I make this quick and easy meal almost every week because it's perfect make-ahead breakfast, it's filling, it's delicious, and reheats so well. This crustless quiche will save you time and effort which is needed for making an actual crust, and also will save you on calories. First I'm going to prepare toppings, and here I use bell pepper, green onions and sweet potato, and I don't have to pre-cook these. I just chop my pepper and green onions finely, and I grate my sweet potatoes, but if using frozen vegetables, dry it out as much as possible so you don't have excess moisture at the bottom of the quiche. Also, I'm going to grate 1 cup cheddar cheese, but you can use any other melting cheese like Gouda or mozzarella. And at this point, when all of my toppings are prepared, I layer them down evenly at the bottom of my 8-inch or 20 cm cast iron skillet. Sprinkle the cheese all over the veggies and move to the next phase, which is making a creamy filling. First, I crack 5 eggs into a blender, which is such an affordable way to add protein to meals. Then I add in 1 cup cottage cheese for creamy texture and even more protein, and I use it instead of heavy cream, which is another way to lighten up this recipe. Also, I'm going to add half cup milk, 1 teaspoon mustard, half teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper and some freshly grated nutmeg, but feel free to spice it up with some chili powder too. Most quiche recipes don't use any flour in the filling, but I decided to add 1/4 cup oat flour to give it a slightly firmer texture and make it easier to slice. And I blend everything until there's no more cottage cheese chunks and the mixture is really smooth. Then I pour this mixture over the cheese and vegetables, and this dairy to eggs ratio works for me all the time. I gently move around the ingredients a bit to make sure it's evenly distributed, and it's ready to go in the oven. I bake this crustless quiche for about 35 minutes or until golden and cooked through. You'll know it's done if you give it a little shake and it doesn't jiggle in the center. It will puff up in the oven, but it will settle down, which is normal for this type of filling. If you cut right out of the oven, it's too soft and it won't slice properly, so I let it sit for 20 minutes, then I can serve and dig in. I usually add some pickled veggies on the side. This type of quiche is similar to frittata, but because of the dairy part, it's different in texture, more creamy, and definitely more special, I would say. I love it for breakfast, but it's perfect for any meal, and I can make this with almost anything I have in my fridge. It's a delicious zero-waste recipe. But if you need another recipe to use any leftover meats and vegetables, this healthy winter soup will help you for sure. It's creamy, it's filling, and you can serve this soup as a meal. Check out that recipe now. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Stay healthy, stay happy.